feel like crap.
Oh, no. Well, Monica, you have a good reason to feel like crap. I mean, you were blindsided last night. I don't know if I've seen a blindside quite like this in a long time. Like, what would you like to say today to Kimmy, Steven, and Jeremy for stabbing you in the back?
You know what? It totally sucks. I'm really sad that it happened. At the time, the initial shock was probably the most hurtful that I ever was. But, you know, I would say I hope that it serves them well. I doubt, you know, there'll be a final 3 there. I hope so. Well, kind of. I guess I don't hope so. I don't know. I would just say, you know, it sucks. I was going to be loyal to you. Why would you turn your back on me? What would I do wrong?
Yeah. I guess it's because you wanted to start a girls' alliance. And, I mean, that's worked in the past.
I know. It's not like I told the boys I was going to start a girls' alliance. I mean, why Kimmy have to be such a snitch?
Right. I think she had it out for you, you know, based on the editing because of the clam fight that you guys had. Do you think that's ultimately what it came down to?
No. I mean, if that really is why she had it out for me, wow, we're dealing with some volatile players here.
Right.
I thought we were homies. I thought Kimmy was my girl. I aligned with Kimmy from day one. She's literally the first person that I aligned with, and I trusted her, and I thought she trusted me. I would assume that maybe someone saw that and turned her against me because I never gave her any reason to not trust me. I never, you know, I was always gunning for other people, and if people wanted to gun for her, I stuck up for her. So it's shocking to see that the one person that you really tried to protect when they were an early target ends up turning against you.
Right. And you said in your exit interview last night that you were disappointed about your second chance. Looking back all these months later, do you still feel that same way?
Oh, yeah. But I realized that there's so many factors that were out of my control, you know. There were a lot of Survivor superstars out there, and it's a tough game. Overall, I think I went in really optimistic, and in my head, for some reason, I didn't even bring it into my universe or into my thoughts that I would not make it past day 33. Because last time I made it to day 33, final 7, I'm like, awesome. I just have to make it 6 more days. But, yeah, a lot happens in those 33 days. So I think I went in a little bit naive and gullible and way too optimistic. I definitely did a lot more legwork than you get to see. And it's sad that you guys don't get to see that. I probably should rewatch the episode because we were in a big packed out room. And it was really loud.
Yeah, there was kind of, you know, because Angkor and Takeo kept losing challenges, the editing focused on them a lot. So we didn't see a lot of Bayan or a lot of you. Were you disappointed that you were essentially edited out of the show's first 4 episodes? We didn't see a lot of Monica.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I mean, I have my experience, and I know that I have my memories and what I take from it, but what it comes down to is fans voted me to go back on. America voted, and there are people that didn't make it out there. So I think that America deserved to see what my story was and what I did out there. It's not like I showed up and just sat there in the corner and didn't say anything or speak to anyone. I definitely had relationships with people. Whether or not those people decided to turn on me and why, I think it would have been really interesting to see that because as a viewer and me as myself, I'm still like, really? Why me? I'm not even a huge threat.
In the months that have passed by, have you talked to those 3 at all, like Kimmy, Steven, and Jeremy, or are you guys maybe not allowed to talk about the game until after it's aired?
No, I've talked to them. I met up with Steven in New York. He was highly apologetic and felt really bad about it. And I've texted with Jeremy and Kimmy a little bit. I guess Jeremy said I was too dangerous. Kimmy was worried because I said I wanted to target Jeremy eventually. Yeah, and I think Steven was probably the one that maybe fought for me the most and was looking at it as more of like a rational, educated human being. And I think in the end, he just didn't really, the same reason why I didn't fight to get Spencer out. He was like, all right, well, you know, I'd rather she stays, but if you guys are really set on this, okay.
Tell me what it's like leading up to your elimination episode, because you know it's coming. Like the rest of the audience doesn't. But are you just like
Yeah.
so nervous to watch that episode?
It's more of a relief, I think, you know. I mean, it's fun to watch every week, but after, you know, tuning in the first week and they barely showed me, and tuning in the second week, they barely showed me. And then the third week, it's like, oh, well, there's a little bit of me. Finally, it's like, all right, well, might as well, let's just get it over with. Like, you're obviously going to have to show me on my final episode.
Right.
So it's more of a relief after seeing where, you know, they're taking the story. It's just like, all right, let's just get it over with, and then I'm done.
And last night's reward challenge was kind of funny. Jeff Probst actually said watching you was like being at a Sunday picnic because he thought you were going a little too slow. Tell us about that challenge. How hard was that one?
God, I was trying so hard. I really was. I was trying so hard, and like Jeff was just making it worse. I was already dizzy and shaking, and I didn't realize how zigzag they were and rolling me around in that barrel. I was rushing so hard, and then I'm up against Ninja Wu, who literally is like a real life ninja, you know. And then Wentworth is super tall with her long arms. She's super athletic. I mean, dude, I'm a lawyer, and I act and I sing sometimes, and I go for a run and not get fat. So I mean, it's no secret that I'm not a challenge beast. But I figured, all right, you know, you unwind this string, you roll in a barrel. Like, how hard could that be? I can do this. But wow, I mean, they were that much faster than me. And then Jeff just on me the whole time, like,
right.
You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. It's like negative voices and negative energy. I'm like, oh God.
Did you hear him at the time? Or did you only hear him?
I did. And you know,
did.
Spencer was so sweet because he's like, Monica is just taking her time. Monica, at a Sunday picnic. Monica, and finally Spencer goes, give it a rest, Jeff.
That's great.
And I thought that was so cute and really sweet. Thanks, Spencer.
There's a great twist this season where the immunity idols are actually hidden at the challenges. I want to know, what do you think of that twist, and how much time did you spend out there looking for an idol at your camp that didn't even exist?
I looked quite a bit. Especially, it is tough because even from the beginning of the game, Bion was so close. We were constantly, you know, hanging out. Once we got the fire going, we got some food, some water, opened up a coconut, and then we'd like sit in the shelter and talk. Mm-hmm. So how much can you really do an idol hunt when everyone's there and you're the one missing person? It's kind of tough, you know? So I tried as much as I could. Like anytime I went to go get water, I would be in there hunting around and trying not to take too long. So it's a very interesting twist. It's so surprising the way that they've done it this season. I think it's really cool. When I first found out about it, I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even know if I had the clue. It would have been so difficult for me to hide the idol, given my minimal clothing.
That's true.
I mean, if you look at it, like Kelly Whitworth, she had to deal with water and, you know, had to be in her bathing suit or as minimal as possible, had to fake out being on her period just so that she might have the chance to even, like, get it in there. I feel like Jeremy had such a much more easier time. Like, we had all this stuff and all these obstacles going through. Kelly really only had, like, one or two moments that she could get that idol. Either you get on that front poke and hope that it doesn't slip out of your pants when you take it, or you step away from the mat or get in and transition. So it's a really interesting twist. Yeah. I love it. I genuinely love it.
It's so fun to watch too as an audience member, because it's like, are they going to grab it or are they not? It causes all these
loved watching Kelly struggle with it. That was so great. Oh my God, it made me love her even more. She's so awesome.
Do you think she's going to win? Because, you know, at Gold Derby we do predictions, and most people are predicting her to win.
Ooh, I hope so. I really hope so. I think if she makes it to the final three, she's got it in the bag. I really do.
And your first season was Samoa, where you faced off against one of the greats, Russell Hand. Do you ever talk to Russell today, or was it simply like a show friendship?
No, I mean, I talked to a lot of people from my first season. My thing is it's a game, you know, and I don't want to hold anything that you did against me in the game against me in life.
Yeah.
Overall, we were playing a game. I'm not going to get mad over a game of checkers or a game of poker. You know, you win some, you lose some. And so coming out, I'm still friends with Shambo, who people wouldn't even realize, you know. I'm friends with everyone. I have nothing negative or any underlying tensions. And so Russell and I became super close after the game. We would get into these big bad fights where he'd be like, why would you not vote for me? And I would lay it out and he'd be like, well, why? You know? So I was one of those people that I always told Russell Hance exactly what I thought, no matter what. Some people think he's crazy, and that's another thing that you'd be super interested to know, I think. Going into this game, people saw that I was friends with Russell Hance and tried to hold that against me in the game.
Interesting.
So apparently people were like, I don't know, she's a Russell girl. She's close with Russell. It's like, guys, did you not watch me? I was the only one who stepped up to Russell. Why is that a downfall for me that I'm friends with Russell? You really think he's that bad of a person? He's actually a cool dude. I like Russell. I don't have a problem with him. He's a little crazy, but I mean,
Just
I
a little.
don't get it. I really don't. I'm a little crazy.
Right. Well, thanks, Monica, for chatting with us. I wish you would have made it a little longer because you were so fun to watch. Your first season, I feel maybe you got a little under-edited this time around. I don't think you deserve
no. Oh, well, I don't think so either, but, you know, win some, you lose some. Life
that.
goes
Right.
on.
Well, have a great day. We'll see you at the reunion show.
Awesome. Thank you so much.